Durk is in the hospital tonight after being attacked in federal prison.
Lil Durk is getting the complete opposite treatment of what his fans may have thought he would be getting in prison. The O-Block rapper is on the verge of losing his mind before his trial commences, as he's been going through the worst since he got locked up. Keep watching till the end of the video to know all the details about what's really happening to Lil Durk in prison. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Lil Durk's arrest. Lil Durk's arrest sent shocking waves to the music industry after he was nabbed and taken away close to the Miami International Airport. This happened after the law enforcement agency got a whiff of the rapper booking multiple international flights to confuse the authorities and escape being caught within the country. Durk, who was arrested on October 17th, 2024, was taken to federal custody in the state where he was arrested, and an immediate order from a federal magistrate judge stated that the rapper was to be jailed without bond until he was transferred to Los Angeles for arraignment. Neither Lil Durk nor any of the remaining 5 defendants have agreed to plead to the charges levied against them. The 6 defendants are expected to be arraigned in downtown LA United States District Court pretty soon. The superseding indictment from the prosecution, which goes as far back as 2010, claims Lil Durk formed an organization named Only the Family OTF, which was a strong company to produce hip-hop, and the gang did other shady things in hiding. The gang, which was all about Chicago-born rappers, was caught in violent activities that involved murder and assault. The prosecution claimed all of these were done at the rapper's directives. According to the indictment, the rapper had beef with who the court document associated as TB Quando Rondo, a beef that started in November 2020 when an associate of TB murdered Durk's closest friend, King Von. Durk was desperate to avenge his friend's murder, and it's to him being ready to give whatever it took to get rid of his enemy. However, on August 19th, 2022, the OTF members and associates had schemed how they would put an end to TB's life, which brought about them using 2 vehicles to track, stalk, and try to murder their enemy. Things got out of hand when the gang shot at a gasoline station located near the Beverly Center shopping mall. The men who are currently co-defendants alongside Lil Durk made use of several guns, including a machine gun, and fired at least 18 rounds at Quando's vehicle.
Deputies found it peppered with bullet holes and a shattered window. One man inside, a member of Rondo's entourage, had been shot.
The team's effort didn't go unnoticed as they accidentally shot at Quando's cousin, who was traveling with him at the time of the sad incident. According to the prosecution's evidence, Lil Durk had ordered Quando's murder, and the conspirators he put to work made a mess of the entire situation. Lil Durk also played a big role in putting himself in danger, as the money used to carry out the scheme was from banks and OTF-related finances, and that made it easy to trace. Additionally, flight bank records show that an OTF member and close associate of Lil Durk planned the attack and made payments to 5 co-conspirators to travel from Chicago to California on the day before the murder. The scheme got really messy, as it was revealed that around the time the one-way flights were purchased for the defendants, the Chicago-born rapper had told the OTF associate booking the flights, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with Sick Me." The scheming went on as the co-conspirators traveled from Chicago to California. On the same day, Durk also traveled to California in a private jet with another one of the hitmen named Vonnie. While still trying to do a perfect job, one of the 5 defendants allegedly went shopping later that day. He allegedly bought ski masks for the hitmen to use to commit the murder and made payment with a credit card in Lil Durk's name. Prosecutor in charge of Lil Durk's case statement. The prosecutors have been having a field day trying to dissect Lil Durk's case and trying to get the maximum sentence possible for the rapper and the co-conspirators. The prosecutor in charge went on about how dangerous and deadly the crime was, saying, "Mr. Banks, Lil Durk, is charged with orchestrating a cold-blooded murder that resulted in the death of a rival's family member." United States Attorney Martin Estrada continued, "Not only that, the shooting occurred in the open, at a gas station at a busy intersection, endangering many others in the area. Violent gun crime of this sort is devastating to our community, and we will have zero tolerance for those who perpetrate such callous acts of violence." Akil Davis, assistant director in charge of the FBI Los Angeles field office, also had an input on the case, as he stated, "No excuse can justify this violent act, and let me be clear. While you're going about your life thinking you got away with it, the FBI is piecing together the facts that will serve as your undoing." The Los Angeles Police Chief Dominic Choi revealed how it had been a joint effort of various departments to bring justice to the victim's family by arresting the villains involved. He said, "This arrest is the culmination of the combined efforts of our partners in the U.S. Attorney's Office, the FBI, and LAPD's Operation West Bureau homicide detectives who discovered that Durk D, aka Lil Durk, was involved in this heinous murder. Lil Durk facing extra felony charges. The Chicago-born and raised rapper's charges have increased as the prosecutors in charge of the case keep digging and bringing forth new evidence to court. Lil Durk's charges now include 1 count of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death, 1 count of conspiracy, 1 count of using, carrying, and discharging of firearms and a machine gun, and additionally 1 count of possession of violent firearms in furtherance of a crime of violence that resulted in death. The 32-year-old's indictment was previously charged through a criminal complaint, but there's been an addition of 2 felony charges against him. The now 4-count indictment named Lil Durk the lead defendant to a former indictment from October 17, 2024, when he was arrested. The indictment also charges 5 other defendants in connection with the murder of Quando Rondo's cousin back in August 2022. The 4 defendants' names include 28-year-old Kayvon London Grant, who is also known on the street of Atlanta as Cuz and Vonnie, 33-year-old DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, also known as DD of Chicago, 33-year-old David Brian Lindsay, also known as Brown Eyes of Addison, Illinois, 33-year-old Keith Jones, also known as Flacca of Gary, Indiana, and lastly, 36-year-old Asa Houston, also known as Boogie of Chicago. While Lil Durk is being held in federal custody in Miami, DD, Vonnie, and Brown Eyes are held at the Winnebago County Jail in Illinois while they await extradition to Los Angeles. Also, Boogie and Flacca are currently at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Chicago. What's really happening to Lil Durk in prison? Prayers up for Lil Durk to survive in prison till trial and be able to serve whatever time sentence he's given if he loses in court, because the rapper seems to have a couple of enemies on the inside of the prison. But fans have been speculating that Lil Durk may be having a hard time in prison due to the way he was snitched on, which put him behind bars at first. The Grammy Award-winning rapper is currently in federal custody in Miami since he was arrested at the Miami airport when he was about to leave the country for Italy. It's been a hassle to get any information from the rapper, his team, or even his family since his plans of getting out of the country unscathed fell through. However, there are unconfirmed rumors making the rounds that the O-Block rapper may be meeting some associates of Quando Rondo in prison, and they would not allow him to have a smooth ride inside prison. While nobody knows what is going on for sure, the rumor about Lil Durk having it tough inside may be true. Knowing the rapper's reason for ending up inside may want to hurt him any opportunity they get. It's coming for rappers to get cut or injured when they go inside prison on that type of style, and Lil Durk may be a victim of that kind of thing. Lil Durk and his supposed associates were out to get Quando Rondo in 2022, but unfortunately his cousin, Saviaya Robinson, was caught in the crossfire.